Hey everybody, Merry Christmas! We are here in the Everglades today in Florida, and it is Christmas Eve, and so hopefully you're getting this video tomorrow on Christmas Day, and this is to say a big thank you for donating to our Virgin Islands fundraiser. We got back from the Virgin Islands like a week ago? A couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, it's been almost 2 weeks now.
It's been almost 2 weeks, and we were down there for 5 days. And we are really excited to share everything that we have learned with you guys. And so you guys will be the first to see a bunch of the video that we have brought back of our experiences there and the state of the island.
Amazing. Coast Guard, EPA,
Nobody can remember a storm that has ever been worse than this, and to have two of them right on top of each other really hit the island hard. The charity that we're working with, the Community Fund for the Virgin Islands, they are working with small community organizations and basically people that are not going to have money coming in when tourists return. It's like schools and retirement homes and community centers and things to serve the local population.
We got to see a lot of homes that were completely destroyed, people who everything they owned was destroyed. And the people who are being affected the most by this are the people who don't have insurance, who don't have the resources to rebuild, and there are a lot of people like that down there. A third of the kids in the Virgin Islands live in poverty. And that's kind of the side of the Virgin Islands that you might not see if you are a tourist there. Their whole economy is based on tourism, and right now they have so few tourists that they're just not able to keep up.
Everything is pretty much stalled out, just like waiting and hoping that the tourists come back. So one group that we were able to visit while we were there is the St. John School for the Arts right in Cruz Bay, and they, because of a block grant from the Community Foundation for the Virgin Islands, were able to offer free music, art and dance classes to all of the kids on St. John. And so they typically do like after school programs and things, and they supplement arts education in the public schools there. And I think just because everything is so bad and so crazy this year, they decided to pull together the money to offer free classes for everybody.
When we found out what the School for the Arts is doing, we were both really touched by it. When I think of, like David said, everybody there is really positive, but when I think of how traumatic it would be for a young kid to lose everything like that, to have everything wiped out.
Some people are still without power. We talked to a guy who just had his power turned back on after 3 months, and
he had his first hot shower in 3 months.
Yeah, and there are people who are they're still living there, like they still have to go to work, they still have to, if they're lucky and their job is still paying them, you know, they're still going to work every day, but they have no refrigeration, no hot water. If they're lucky, they have a generator that they can run at night.
Everyone we talked to said that there wasn't a single house that was untouched, and so many people lost everything.
Everyone we talked to said that within living memory, this is the worst storm that has ever hit the island. But because of you guys and because of your generosity, we were able to donate some money to these guys to give them what they need to help keep the reconstruction effort going and to keep St. John on the mend. It's an amazing place, and although the devastation is widespread and still very visible, the island is open, like totally open for business now. Like you can go there. Cruise Bay is up and swinging. I think every restaurant that was not like damaged beyond repair is open, and the
food is delicious.
And the food is delicious. They are hitting it really hard, trying to get everything back up and running for tourists to come back. I think we saw tour groups from cruise ships coming back. There's cruise ships docking in St. Thomas.
If you have ever considered going to the Virgin Islands, or if you want a tropical island vacation, now is absolutely the time to go. St. John is this pristine wilderness area, most of which is protected by the national park. So you've got incredible beaches and hiking and just undeveloped forest area. And because of that, it's very attractive to a lot of people. So it's a very well visited place, except right now it is not. So Trunk Bay is the most gorgeous place I've ever seen.
It's the best beach on the island,
it's
everybody says.
Incredible, and it's constantly listed as being one of the top beaches in the Caribbean and in the world. But most people that we talk to, it wasn't their favorite beach just because it's normally so crowded.
There's like a couple thousand people there in the
the
afternoon.
park ranger said that
And it's a small beach.
Yeah, the park ranger said that on an average day, 1,500 people can come through there. Tons. We went there 3 or 4 times and had maybe 10 people tops there on like a Sunday afternoon.
There's like a dozen locals there and us.
Yeah.
We watched the sunset there by ourselves 2 nights in a row. Totally by ourselves.
And
it's amazing.
Just incredible.
It's amazing.
And I mean,
the beaches are still amazing. The hurricane did not wash away the beaches.
So if you want to
In Cruise Bay.
go somewhere amazing, giving money is a great way to help. Going there and spending your money is a really great way to help too.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much for giving.
Thank you so much.
This is our first effort at any kind of fundraiser-ish thing. We feel like we've been so fortunate to get to do this national parks thing. We are trying to use what we've learned and what we're doing to some good effect. But we have no experience with doing fundraisers.
We have no idea what we're doing. So thank you.
So thank you. We really appreciate you being willing to get involved.
That's mine.
And you know,
That's mine.
Give some money to some people who really, really need it.
It was the best Christmas gift for us to see the amazing generosity of the people in our community.
Absolutely.
And the people that are following our journey like you. And we're so glad to be a part of going out and seeing America and getting to meet up with so many of you and to experience all of your communities. And just thank you for giving. And have a Merry Christmas.
Very Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Yeah. We'll see you when we see you.
On the flip side.